And welcome back to the Wainwright Field Complex in South Portland, Maine. It's Masters Regionals brought to you by Maine Ultimate. I'm Tom with cameraman Alex. Tournament director Ski is around doing tournament director things. We're here for our last game of the day. This is Great Grand Masters. We've got No Country in the white playing against Black Cans in the black. No, not the same Black Cans that we just saw, but the Great Grand Masters division Black Cans. The final division of the day. We'll see what this game has in store for us. These guys have been playing Ultimate for a long time. You know that they've got throws for days, but how will the wind play into effect here? We will see. But these guys have been playing a lot, lots of experience. I personally have never seen a game at Great Grand Masters level before, so I am excited for it. And thank you all for tuning in and joining us. I've got rosters and numbers, so I will do the best that I can with pronunciations and things, and we'll see how this goes. So again, No Country in the white is receiving, I think. Actually, does anyone have a disc? Yes, Black Cans has the disc. They're pulling. There, it was the gentleman in the handle there. He had it behind his back, so I was a little confused. Ready to pull. So going into the wind is No Country, and here we go. Big pull carrying down the field. Picked up by No Country. Going to number 10. Number 10, a sliding catch by number 30. That's Tal Walker. Up and over 24 and defended by Black Cans. That was intended for Joel Thompson. Black Cans takes over. Number 55. With the defense, I believe that's Thomas Carroll. Number 19 with the disc here. Down the field. Number 42 has it. Lucius Kong looking to reset. A poach from No Country. They go to Jim Chen, who has it now. Chen back to 42, and in the end zone is 77, Gregory Heltzer. Well done by the Black Cans, 1-0. Easy contained offense there. And No Country will reset, get their offensive line back out there again. As Black Cans coming out of the gate with a break to start. Generating that turnover, it sailed over the No Country player's head, and Black Cans taking advantage of that. So this game today, the conditions you see has been pretty much the way the day's gone. It's partly cloudy, so the sun kind of peeks in and out of the clouds, and the wind has been blustery all day long. It's different from sideline to sideline. The flags are more swirling now than they have been in the past. It was mostly a left to right breeze for most of the day, but now the flags are kind of swinging around. So definitely presents some trickiness to the field, but you just kind of know it's there and you play through it. As Black Cans getting ready to pull, wearing the black jerseys. No Country wearing the white jerseys, ready to receive. Here's the pull. Cutting through that wind, nicely done. And it looks like it's going to roll around. And number 10 for No Country is going to pick it up. Marshall Golf looking to go deep. 17 comes under. 37, sorry. 37's getting the disc. It goes past him too far and defended by Black Cans. Well, that floated. Number 21 pulls it down.
Tight defense!
From 43 to the end zone, not in. Nice catch by 27. Steve Helvin. And it goes back around to number 5 for the score.
Hey, let's get it back! Come on, Lloyd!
Well done by the Black Cans, and that makes it 2-0. Back-to-back breaks for the Black Cans. No Country's offense a bit out of sorts to begin this game. Just that pass was intended for No Country number 37 there, and Phil Vlahakis, but he was just too far out in front and wasn't quite there. So No Country looking to reset. Back on offense here, trailing 2-0. This is our final game of the day. We will be back again tomorrow, live streaming. First round beginning at 9 o'clock. We'll see you then. We're not quite sure what matchups we will be bringing you. It kind of depends on how this 3 o'clock round shakes out across our Great Grand Masters and Mixed Masters divisions. Our Grand Masters division that you just saw the previous 2 rounds has concluded, so those guys are talking about plane tickets home, so they are gone. So it'll be these 2 divisions all day tomorrow. As No Country ready to receive, here comes the pull. It's a good one coming in hot. They're going to let it bounce and roll, and it might just roll all the way to Scarborough, which I guess isn't that far from here, but far enough. Okay, it finally stopped. So they're going to go back and grab it and bring it out. Alex DeFranville for No Country is going to go pick up. No Country in a vertical stack. Kind of deeper than I would have guessed going into the wind, but they will really want to maximize the usable field space that they have. They're backing up even further now and kind of almost transitioning into a horizontally kind of look as DeFranville's got it. Goes out to number 9, Brian Cho, and swings it around to 48. That's Brad Paris out there, or it could be Joseph Axe. There are 2 48s. I'm not sure which one. Looking for a cut. Goes to number 10. Nice cut. Marshall Golf has it. No Country a little stagnant. Going to punt it with a laser of a flick that is defended by number 20. Good defense there by Bono, as that probably would have gotten to the No Country cutter. Black Can's going deep this way. It's got too much pace. Good look though. Number 80. Balk with the put. Little too much sauce. Little bit too much on that one. No Country takes over from their own goal line. DeFranville taking over here, looking for some help. Goes to 48. Looking for some help. High stall count. Gets the dog. Gets off the dump to DeFranville in the corner. No Country really stagnant downfield as they take the swing to 42. That's Skrillex. A tackle has been called by the No Country sideline. As the No Country sideline is threatening to throw challenge flags on the field. Deep look downfield, good bid by number 9, but defended by the Black Cans. 55 goes out to Chen, goes back to Trieu, and Trieu to Carroll. I think they were just playing with me here. They put all the 55s out on the field at once. Thanks Black Cans. Just to see how good I am right away. I'm hitting all the 55s at the same time. As Black Cans goes up 3-0. Break. And it looks like No Country has burned a timeout. So we will hear a word from one of our sponsors, and we will be back in about a minute or so. Back from our timeout here at Great Grand Masters here at the Wainwright Field Complex in South Portland, Maine. It is No Country 0, Black Cans 3. Black Cans wearing the black jerseys, getting ready to pull. No Country wearing the white. This is our final game of the day. So far, it has been all Black Cans all the time. No Country looking to change that on this offensive point with the wind. See what they can do. They could use some offensive motion and some maneuvering here as 13 picks up. Big backhand, nice undercut by number 30, that's Talwalker. So it was Johnson to Talwalker to start, looking at maybe resetting to Goff. Oh, it's gonna float over everybody. Oh, bummer, unfortunate error. 43 is gonna put it for the Black Cans. How much wheels does 19 have? Not enough. Big throw by the Black Cans player, number 43. Not quite enough wheels by Christopher Weathers as No Country takes over. 24 with the disc over here, it's Thompson. Thompson goes to 37. Vlahakis, and 30 to 48, and that's a score for No Country. There they go, Talwalker to number 48, either Brad Paris or Joseph Axe. Unsure which one. But No Country needed that, get that offensive point there, prove they can. Good job by them, making sure that they get it, score it. And now they gotta go play defense, and they gotta see if they can close down the Black Cans guys. So, pace of this game, it's a little bit slower than the previous rounds, but they're doing a really good job on defense in particular. The Black Cans guys are right in the No Country players' hip pockets. Like, they are right there. Every throw is hard. Definitely making them work for it. No Country just needed to see a couple of completions there, get that score, kind of just to get back into a rhythm. They were very out of sorts for the first couple of points. Lots of no cuts and same cuts, and so it's good to see them get back on track there a little bit. And what'll really help is if they can generate a turn here and get another score going upwind. Pretty darn good pull in the wind by No Country. Black Cans takes over. Coming under here, it's number 6 to number 11. It's Horowitz with the disc. It's back to Graham Fletcher. Fletcher goes to 22. That was probably Webster McBride, I think. The number 11's got it again now. It's Horowitz to the end zone. Nice throw, nice spot. And Black Cans answers with another point. It is 4-1. Good patience there by the Black Cans offense. It's number 19 with the score, Christopher Weathers. The O-line for No Country going to get back into it here. We'll take a quick second while these guys get lined up to tell you about Impact Melanoma. We've got our sunshade across the way. They are the nation's leading nonprofit dedicated to significantly reducing the incidence of melanoma in the United States and saving lives. Check your skin because melanoma is 99% curable with early detection. Early detection saves lives. Learn more at impactmelanoma.org. Thank you to them for providing us with that sunshade. There's more of them. We did just only set up one of them. But they also provide sunscreen and things for our players, particularly during our college tournament. So we thank their continued partnership and really enjoy working with them. They are a pivotal supporter of everything we do here at Maine Ultimate. So coming back into our game here, it's 4-1. Black Cans are leading. No Country did just see their last offensive point work out quite well for them, so they are hoping to continue that momentum on offense. Their O-line is out there and ready to do some work. as number 77, Heltzer, puts that pole down the field, and Diffronville takes over. Goes to number 10, it's Goff with the disc. Coming downfield, oh, good adjustment by 82, Ian Fisher on the undercut and calls a foul. Foul, no contested by the Black Cans defender. That's Trieu. Trieu taps it in. Fisher with the disc comes out to number 9. Brian Cho will hit the disc for No Country. Downfield to number 30, Talwalker. Oh, turfed it as he tried to dump it back to the handler Cho. Jim Chen with the disc. Sorry, Jim Chen with the disc now. It goes up to number 77 and he's got it. Gregory Heltzer with the reception, and that makes it 5-1 in favor of the Black Cans. Hey, rocking and rolling here. Taking advantage of every little mistake that No Country makes. They're just very quick in transition, the Black Cans team is. And you can tell also that, like, because they have a Grand Masters team as well, and if the same players continue to play, they play at that level, and as they continue to try to defy Father Time and they play on this team, then you got even more years of experience playing together and kind of like growing with the competition, which is also very important because practice time for these guys is very limited. No Country to receive in the white jerseys. And No Country last minute substitution here. As here they go, getting ready to receive. Black Cans, Heltzer's gonna pull. Big pull. A little stumble by Cho there, and it goes over his head and it's gonna stay inbounds. Diffronville to start the point for No Country. A little cluster downfield to begin with. Unfortunately, Daniel Sage drops it. That was bouncing around with the wind a little bit. Trieu again. A lot of fakes, and he goes to number 20 for another. Bono with the reception for the Black Cans. So down by where Bono caught that disc in the corner, we have our two main Ultimate Tournament flags. We got the Lobster Pot flag and we got the Vacation Land flag. Lobster Pot is our big college tournament that we host here at the Wainwright Field Complex in October. College teams from all around the eastern half of the United States come out to play. We had 96 last year. We'll have something similar this year. Yeah, so they'll be here all that weekend. We take yeah, so we have all kinds of sponsors and tents. Tyler Technologies is a huge sponsor of that. They basically turned into like a job fair as well. There's it's a really not only a frisbee tournament but a networking opportunity for the college kids, you know, so they get to come and play and, you know, make so as well. We really, you know, appreciate our partnership with them, and that tournament, I mean all the tournaments, but that tournament especially is not possible without the army of volunteers that Maine Ultimate has show up for the Ultimate community and put that tournament on for all those kids from all over. We have host families that put up college teams in their houses and on their properties for them to stay and not have to pay for hotel rooms and stuff. It's really fantastic. So it's a really great community-wide event, Lobster Pot in October. So if you haven't been, it's cool to just come out and see that much Ultimate and the whole community coming together. Number 42 to number 29 is Dan Romero with the disc, and it's down a turn. Looking for number 32, Zaleski, and Paul Zaleski told us that his high school kids are watching this game, and I don't know, so high school kids who Coach Paul, would you count that as a drop? I certainly wouldn't, because I don't think he had much of a chance, but I don't know, guys, you let him know if that would be counted as a drop. As Black Hands goes down the field and it sails up and over 55's head. And No Country takes over. They need this. Skrillex goes with a big backhand, and Coach is running, and Coach doesn't quite have enough. Zaleski ran out of steam down the field as Skrillex just put it the length of the field for No Country. They'll take their time, Black Hands will, to walk back down and get set. Number 43 is going to pick up. No Country's got a bit of a on the side stack here. Trying to really switch off of these unders. Black Hands goes to 55, good bid, not quite there. Didn't quite happen as Paul picks up. Paul Zaleski goes with the forehand, and Bono has it. Going here is the Black Hands thrower, and the connection is there. Is he in? Not in. Looking for help. He's got a skewer. Oh, the wind denies it. Oh, the wind just pushed. Nice bid. They almost had it, but not quite. Going out to number 24 here. Joel Thompson's got it for No Country. Resets to Skrillex. Zaleski wanted to come out further to Johnson, but Skrillex got in the way. Heroes got it for No Country as they exercise patience here, looking for reset to Skrillex, but high stall gets it off. Who loses the hat but never actually found the disc. Alex Felson open in the deep space. As to the disc gets slower and slower each time. Yes, they do. A very different idea of clock management. Now this gentleman, I got to figure out, he's got because that's his actual number, I think. And they come out here to number 21. Bass had it, but then gives it here to 43. Oh, nice try, good bid. That was Campen, I think, with the cut that just went off his hands. You're looking to score, goes to 48, and there's another point. Brad Paris or Joseph Ack. But another point for No Country, and that makes it 6-2. Showing that there's still some fight left in there for No Country. Well done by those guys. So one of our other tournaments, one of our flags down there that Maine Ultimate puts on every year is Vacation Land. It's going to be happening again in August. A tournament for our club level teams. Come on down here in August, summertime in Maine, to play club level ultimate right before sectionals. It's a good little final tune-up for teams from the Northeast and Canada. We had a pretty good turnout last year. We even had some teams from as far away as Ottawa, Canada come down. Phoenix from Ottawa, Canada came down and actually won the whole thing. So it's a really cool tournament here in August, right here at the Wainwright Field Complex. And of course, none of these tournaments would be possible without the use of this facility. So we thank the city of South Portland and the Wainwright Field Complex for continuing to partner with Maine Ultimate. Yeah, the use of this facility is phenomenal. There's no other place like it, really. Definitely not in the southern half of the state. So these events would not be possible without this facility, so thank you. There's No Country, ready to pull. The wind is a pain, and they just found out how much of a pain it was with that pull. Graham Fletcher's going to pick up, and that's just barely up off the turf. Webster McBride for number 11. As my wife and child are going home, it's well past the 4-year-olds. It's well past the 4-year-olds nap time, so he's very, very sad to be leaving. But as it looks like Black Hands scored again there while I was waving to my 4-year-old, so that makes it 7-2. My apologies, I totally did not see that one. Black Hands 7. And Black Hands firmly in control of this game as that airplane flies very low overhead, going into the Portland Jetport. And one more event that Maine Ultimate has coming up in July is Island Time. We get to go play on Chevigue Island. It's a pickup like hat tournament and play some ultimate, barbecue. Rich told us earlier today there's a pool out there as well that can be used. It sounds like a really good time. Like, find out your teammates on the ferry ride over to Chevigue Island. It's gorgeous. I mean, that's what all of the vacation land, right? Summertime in Maine. So yeah, it's definitely if you're interested in playing, check out maineultimate.org. It's definitely on there. So check that out for more info and to sign up. Ski, you haven't gone, but I've heard it's fantastic. So
I have not gone. I've been invited multiple times, I think, to run it. So
probably
why I haven't been.
I was like, we invited to things and then to run them.
Yeah, to work them.
Yes.
We do have access to the pool. I'm not sure why you would want to go in the pool when you're on the island right there.
When you have the ocean.
Yeah.
I mean, unless people are really, really not a fan of cold water, because the water never gets very warm up here, but still, it's the ocean. Like, yeah, I agree with you. I don't know why you picked the pool, but yeah, as Black Hands pulls, No Country takes over on the far sideline here. Just looking to keep punching in those O points. As Goff takes over. See, looks like Black Hands are maybe shading some of the unders here, Ski, but yeah, look, and they do have like a poach in the defensive space there, the D space. Oh, bummer. Thompson had to go right through his hands. So Ski, that's why you put that deep safety there for Black Hands, right? Is you put them there to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, I mean, that's one reason, but if you're that No Country person, maybe you want to put your body behind that disc so that if it does go through your hands, it hits you in the chest before it falls to the ground.
That's true, yeah. So you have another shot at it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Black Hands takes over here. It's Trieu, and yeah, Trieu's got it again. It's a turn. He was going for balk number 80, but too far out ahead as No Country takes over. It's Cho with it. Goes backhand. Thompson secures this one and has the corner, but chooses not to take it to Cho and then goes back to the middle. It's 37. It's Vlahakis with the score for No Country, and it's 7-3 now. No Country, back-to-back points. And maybe Ski, they're starting to find their groove. Maybe. I mean, they certainly hope so.
Could be. I would say this team has a much different idea of clock management than I do, and I really appreciate the pace at which they play the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like despite the score, they don't seem to be in much of a hurry.
It's patience, we call it.
Mm-hmm.
Experience and patience.
So this being Great Grand Masters, how many teams are in this division and how many bids do they have?
I believe there are
Tournament
4
director,
teams
put you on the
here.
spot.
Yeah, I think there are 4 teams here. They do have 3 bids.
3 bids, 4 teams and 3 bids. I think that's what I heard some of the guys talking about. So that could be part of their play here too, is that if they already know that they're going, or most likely going to go, maybe they're just kind of playing out the string.
Yeah, these 2 teams that we're playing right now are playing for the 1 and 2 seeds into the bracket tomorrow, and the field next door to us, to the right of the camera, is playing for the 3-4 seeds for tomorrow.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they do have a very small bracket tomorrow. I think it's 2 rounds to determine the 1, 2, 3 seeds for nationals.
Gotcha. Yeah. So this is what. So this game is just for seeding for tomorrow, and then tomorrow is essentially seeding for nationals. You know.
Yeah.
For the most part, one team won't get in, but they might already have an idea of who that team's going to be anyway. So as Black Cans takes over and walks it to the center, number 22 with the disc. I believe that's Webster McBride. There are 2 22s on here, so I apologize if I'm getting it wrong. It's either Webster or it's Robert. I'm not quite sure which one. Goes out to another 55. Oh my goodness, that must be Manat Kriebel. Oh, he waits for it and got lucky there. Number 6, let that kind of just come to him. Mark Worley kind of went by a couple of people, and there's a call on the field. The wind is blowing things around on the sideline. Hasn't blown things off of our truck in a while, though, thank goodness. Worley goes back to Kriebel, goes back to Worley again. To the back corner. Oh, too high for number 19. Christopher Weathers with a nice cut was coming in with momentum, and that throw was just a little too high. So Zaleski's going to take over. Oh, his high school team is watching him play here. No pressure, guys. Make sure you keep stats on your coach here. He has one potential drop depending on how critical you are. And guys, I'm sure you would know how to categorize that one for poor coach. Threw it into a crowd, and they take over. Black Cans does and goes with a scuba to the end zone. And that is Wei Liu with the reception, and Worm taught him everything he knows. Worm being number 21, Thomas Glass. That's 8 for Black Cans. That's halftime. We will be back here for the final half of our day here in about 10 minutes or so. We'll see you then. And we're back for the second half of this great Grand Masters game between Black Cans and No Country. The score is 8-3 in favor of Black Cans, and just because of how the initial flip worked out, Black Cans is ahead and also receiving to begin the second half. I'm Tom, here with cameraman and production extraordinaire Alex, and tournament director and co-commentator Ski. Happy to bring you this final half of the day, as some No Country guys who were playing catch over here on the sideline just threw a disc directly into the irrigation ditch. Oh, nope, they got it. As that pull from No Country bounced off of a Black Can player and rolled to a stop. Black Cans is off and running though. Graham Fletcher has it on the far side. And turns down 22, comes back to number 44 actually, and good bid there, as there's a foul called. Bid here by number 6. Mark Worley, good defense there by the No Country player, but no contest, as it's 36 with the D there, Daniel Kos. They go big down the field, but it's over everybody.
Those are hard throws to read when they go straight over your head as a receiver.
Exactly. That was Nate Miller with the throw.
Plenty of space.
Dan Romero has it for No Country, a really loose mark here. 99 with it now, Alex Felson.
See, the No Country players are a little bit too far downfield.
Yeah, nice catch. Wow. Kos with the grab, well done. Yeah, they were really far away from the disc there, Ski. That made that pass really hard. Zaleski's got it now. Kind of a switchy defense here, Ski, too, by Black Cans, as they're trying to just like take away these big gainers.
Yeah, the
Kos has it.
No Country players are so far down that the Black Country players can almost sit under them and see them all coming in. They're too deep to really be a threat going deeper. Maybe with the wind we could get there, but it really gives the Black Cans that opportunity to kind of bracket almost.
Yeah, absolutely. As No Country punches that in, it was Romero on the throw. And number 52 on the reception. I don't have a 52 on my list. That's so sad. Okay, well, good run by them. And that makes it 8-4 in favor of the Black Cans. But yeah, like the No Country cutters this here was so deep that you're right, like you can't really go deeper because there's already people out there. And you're gonna run out of room, so there's not really the room to put a throw out there for you to go run onto and attack. You're kind of like, almost like stagnant there. And yeah, it kind of allows the Black Can defenders to kind of just play under, but it worked somehow. Like, it did work.
Rather be lucky than good. Rather be lucky than good.
Yeah, like it definitely, they made it much harder on themselves than it could have been. Yeah, for sure. As they get ready to play some defense here, No Country needing to really earn it on this side of the disc. Skrillex is ready to pull.
We talked last game about how these upwind, downwind points can kind of define your game, right? If they can break upwind, they're going to have an easier time for the rest of the game. So in this case, No Country would have to get that break and then go score.
Right.
But that could be the turning point for them.
Yeah, that could definitely be a turning point and shift the momentum too. Black Cans picks up, goes to number 11, Horowitz, and that's Wee Lou with the disc. Back to number 22. Trieu with the disc now. Horowitz again goes to the ground. Recess to 22, back to Trieu again. These handlers are doing work. Easy offense there to number 6. It's Worley on the reception. Black Cans firmly in control on that point, Ski. That was really smooth.
Yeah, very smooth. Just hitting that open cut and the next cut and the next cut. That's what happens when you're just anticipating that success and kind of just moving in front of the disc as it goes down the field.
Yeah, I mean, the mark didn't even really have a time to even get set up necessarily for a lot of those too, so the throws were super easy. 9-4 now. Black Cans leading, but again, the tournament's not necessarily over if No Country were to lose this game, with there being 4 teams and 3 bids to go. It just could potentially make their matchup tomorrow a little bit harder to begin with. But yeah, definitely a you get to feel out each team as to what they're good at, what they bring you, and these guys have probably played each other quite a bit too, so probably already are pretty familiar with each other. So as these guys are getting ready for another point here, No Country hoping their O-line can showcase the same amount of control and calmness that the Black Cans offense just showed. And they're setting up their force. One of their captains there very emphatically pointing to what side of the field he wanted them to force to. This one, not that one, this one. And here we go. Balk to pull. It hangs, it drops, it sits right there. DeFranville to start the offense for No Country. Turns down the initial cut, now he needs a second cut and there's nothing there, so he puts it for Cho. Nice catch.
Incredible catch.
And they're in. Well done by No Country. Ian Fisher with the reception from Cho. And it's 8-5? 8-5. 9-5. 9-5 in favor of Black Cans. I think I'd be able to keep the score. It's staring at me in the face right across the field there. It's been a long day. Long day of hearing me talk about Ultimate Frisbee. So the No Country guys are discussing their strategies here on the sideline. Really just making sure that they're all on the same page, and they really got to get a defensive stop here, get themselves back in it. Down by 4, keep chipping away at the lead for the Black Cans. As Ski's chatting up with her former coach here at Slow White here. And these guys are ready to go. No Country puts it out of bounds. Ski, did he have any cool nuggets of knowledge for you or no?
We were just talking about how he had a fine point standing in the stack and doing nothing.
He did. He had a very fine point.
He said that as he moved to be in the great place to do something, which maybe he should have been in the right place to begin with, they had already checked it to the end zone, and he's correct.
He is correct, yes. No Country jumps right out to poach that lane. They've kind of left their player alone. A foul has been called here, or a strip. Horowitz, marked by Alex Felson. Goes to the wide side. Pick has been called. Worley with the reception from Crabiel. Everybody's set. Worley's got it. He's going to go flick out that way to number 19. It's Weathers to Horowitz again, and he's in. Again, an easy offense. The No Country D-line seems to not have a lot of answers to shut down this Black Cans offense. They're just operating like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, the Black Cans seem to know exactly where they want to put it, and they're moving to that space early.
Yeah.
It's good, clean Frisbee right there. Really boring is Frisbee, I would say.
It's very boring, but it's almost like they practice. Maybe.
Do they practice?
I don't know. Do they? I'm not sure. They have like a mind meld type of thing there.
Wow! Ready? 3, 2, 1. Think he got you?
As they got the Black Cans are ready to play some defense here. No Country playing offense.
I think you're going to be famous now.
We have a big fan here on the sideline, looking to get some here. There we go. See, I think they're going to do a trick for us. Oh my goodness, let's see. Oh, they're waving. Super pumped to be on camera here at Masters Regionals. Awesome camera work there. Black cans ready to pull. It's floating up in the air. And No Country will take over about midfield. DeFranville taking his time coming up there. Marked by Gregory Heltzer. High stall count. Puts a laser down the field. Thompson catches it. Thompson looking to reset to Goff. And a bump.
Gentle introduction there.
That's why I want you to match up on me.
1-0. Goff with the disc. Oh, he's had enough room. He just was undercut it there. Goff looking to the back of the end zone. Couldn't connect with Lahakis.
Maybe that should have been a hammer. It's hard to say.
I mean, maybe.
I think some slow white players might agree. Should have been a hammer.
Should have been a hammer.
Marshall Goff is the current coach of Boston Slow, formerly Slow White.
And I'm sure that if any of them happen to be watching this game, there's no way they're going to mention that throw the next time that they practice. Not at all.
Sure they would never heckle Marshall.
Never.
I believe he has 2 co-coaches. I should not fail to mention.
Going deep. True's there. Nice catch. To 19. Looks back at True and doesn't, and then goes to Gregory Heltzer. The self-described calmest man on the field. In air quotes. Yes, self-described because as he assisted me in filling out his numbers for the Black Cans team, he wrote himself next to his own name, "I am the calmest man on the field." And once his teammates saw that, they all laughed and wanted me to make sure to mention it on camera, but with air quotes, because they felt that was more accurate. So, check. I did it.
Making
it has
dreams
been done.
come true.
Nothing has happened to really make us see why he might claim to be the calmest man on the field, or not. So the situation has not arisen in this game where we could test how calm he actually is, which is probably a good thing, as that score by the Black Cans makes it 11-5. Black Cans ready to pull. The wind almost seems to be dying down a little bit. It's a little less intense than it was earlier in the day. Number 80 here for the Black Cans will pull. Balk is ready. No Country and their O-line, they're ready. Marshall Goff is ready, Ski. He's on the O-line. And here we go. Goes out to Goff to start. Off to Zaleski. Goes big backhand. Romero is there. He's got it. He's not in. But whoa boy, oh dear. Oh, defended by Big 55, Carroll. Ski, thoughts?
That hurts.
Yeah. Oh no, those are my thoughts. Oh no.
Oh no, yeah. Now what you want, right? You make a big run, but maybe that's the conservation of greatness.
Yeah. Bono and Balk, some collision there. As long as everybody's knees and ankles are intact, it should be okay. High fives and disc is back in play. Balk with it, going up the line to no one. The cutter fell down. It looks like that was probably Jeffrey Campen. Is there a call happening here? Oh, interesting. All right. Gonna go back to the thrower. Maybe that's why there was no one there, Ski. Maybe there was some contact.
Could be. It was hard for me to see behind a couple of these
Yeah, I couldn't
sideline
really.
players.
It's going. I'm not sure exactly what's going on right now because they're putting the disc back up there. So I guess there was a call and then took it back. So it looks like it's a turn. Yeah, but yeah, it's a turn. So maybe a foul that was withdrawn as No Country will take over. Cho with the disc.
You can see Marshall really taking his time getting into position.
Yeah, how would you describe that effort there, Ski?
Sloth-like, I would say.
There we go, down the field, No Country with the point. that went to number 30, Towel Walker with the grab. Well done by No Country. Despite Goff's minimum effort there, they were able to work the disc around and score the point.
Really to the credit of Goff's teammates.
Absolutely. That makes it 11 to 6. 11 to 6. You can tell my brain is fried. I've been keeping score accurately all game, and now I cannot do it anymore. No Country ready to pull. We'll take a quick, bigger plane flying ahead right now. We used a different runway potentially at the airport than they don't usually. So it's ripping right overhead. Cool. Reminds me of watching, when I was a kid, we went to watch a baseball game at Shea Stadium in New York City, way back in the day. And LaGuardia Airport, I think, took off right over the stadium. And so you're watching the game and these airplanes are threatening to take the roof off the baseball stadium as they fly. Black Cans taken over here, pull rolling and taken out by the Black Cans players. Number 22 with it, gonna go big backhand, looking for Horowitz in the deep space. Friedland gets into play though for No Country and some contact and down he goes, no call. Friedland picks up to Sage over there. Kind of a quick huck decision there, Ski, but I mean, it almost worked.
Yeah, it's important to capitalize on those quick turns when you have them.
That's a nice read, almost had it. Richard Dorff for No Country was back there, almost had it. It was a good run by No Country, but just a little too much on it. 22 picks up for Black Cans. Then a turn, Skrillex with the grab for No Country, goes to the far side to 19, good bid. Is it up? Is it down? Great bid by Bakija. I would love to say that we had a camera look at it, but we might have actually been screened by two players. So we didn't actually get a look at it. I will say, if we had our 7-foot scaffold out, we would have had a look at it, but we were stuck in the truck at this tournament. So number 80 in No Country makes a better door than a window for us to see, unfortunately. So let's see what happens as they debate. I think we're gonna have the good old ultimate do-over here in a second, if we can't come to an agreement. Yeah, the players are asking us if we had a look, but we were definitely screened out by 55 and 80, so we definitely didn't get a look, unfortunately. So they're good. All right, so our co-commentator Ski's had to step out for a second. There's something that's come up at Turing Central that she needs to deal with. So thank you, Ski, but we'll be, so that means you all are stuck with me for the rest of the game. Oh no. Boring old Tom all by himself. And hey look, the do-over is happening. They're sending it back to the thrower as predicted. Could not agree if it was up or down. And we weren't high enough to give a definitive answer, not that we would anyway. But for those of you watching online, you can back up the feed and see if we were screened. I'm pretty sure we were. And if not, go ahead and take a look for yourself and see whether it was up or down. Skrillex is going to keep the disc for No Country. About 5 yards out from the goal line, looking for some assistance or a cut down field, but everybody ran around and bumped into each other, so pick or a foul or something has been called, and we're going to get back into play here. Skrillex with the disc, turns down the Friedland cut and goes to the far side to 19 again, and he's got it this time. Bakija with the score, and it's 11-7 in favor of Black Cans. No Country continuing to battle. We'll take a second here to talk about one of our sponsors here, the sponsor that provides us this awesome truck, Revision Energy. They are Maine Ultimate's clean energy partner. They want to make life better by building a just and equitable electric future. Revision Energy is a 100% employee-owned solar company and certified B Corp, serving clients in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts. Save money and reduce your carbon footprint with solar, heat pumps, battery storage, and electric vehicle charging. Visit revisionenergy.com for more details. They're providing power to run this live stream. We're at their electric trucks, and there's one on the far sideline helping the PB&A truck with the power that they require to run their equipment as well. They also help us with Turn Essential if we have power needs there too. And their owner is Fortunat Mueller, who was playing earlier in the day on Rusted Metal. So we're super proud to partner with them. They really make this whole adventure that we call the live stream possible. So thank you to them. And we're super glad to have them on board as Black Cans takes over. Fletcher with the disc. Foul has been called. A very aggressive mark by 99, Alex Felston of No Country. Felston claiming he was just standing there, but let's be real, that's probably never true. 22 with the disc now for the Black Cans as they go to 19 to Weathers to Worley. Worley back to Fletcher. The disc moving real fast right now for Black Cans. Out here to 22. Same cut there by Worley and his teammate Weathers, I think. But they got it figured out. Worley resets to 22, goes nice inside throw there to Horowitz. Really crisp work by the Black Cans offense. 12-7 now. Really hard to play defense and really get things set up when the disc is moving that quickly up and down the field. Smooth offense by Black Cans. We'll see what No Country has in store for offense for themselves.
My vague recollection is that they removed the word grass from up and down. I thought they took grass out and just made it generic. They made those because there used to be like a touch of bit of grass at the touch of it. I thought they tried to clarify that.
So, this being our last broadcast of today, tomorrow we will have 3 broadcasts for you at 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 1 o'clock. 2 of our divisions will still be playing in pool games and bracket play tomorrow. So these guys, Great Grand Masters and our Mixed Masters divisions will be continuing to play. Our Grand Masters division is all done and accounted for. Those 3 teams have played their round robin and their bids have been doled out as Black Cans pulls, No Country receives, and DeFranville to start to Johnson with the disc now for No Country. Looking for some action from the stack, and they go to Chow, a poach and some contact. Yeah, that's a poach coming from essentially a blind area of the field. It's not a whole lot Cho can do to avoid that contact. Really good catch by number 9, maintaining his focus. Everybody make sure that we're okay. As Cho puts it in play and goes downfield, it's Thompson again with the disc. Joel Thompson looking to reset to Cho. Cho clears up line and goes and gets it. Nice. On the corner, looking for some help. He's going right to the front cone, and it's in. Romero with a nice cut to the front corner. No Country scores again. It's 12-8. One more event that Maine Ultimate hosts every summer is Ultimate on the River, and I know they're doing it again this summer. If you love Ultimate and whitewater rafting, you are in luck. Maine Ultimate is bringing back Ultimate on the River. You spend Saturday playing pickup Ultimate, your pickup hat style tournament, of Ultimate Frisbee, and then Sunday you raft on the Kennebec River. Camping is available. Check out maineultimate.org for more details. I don't remember exactly when they're doing that this year, but they are doing it. I think it's end of July. But that does sound like quite a lot of fun. I've been whitewater rafting one time in my life. I did manage to fall out of the raft. I was fine. I didn't lose the oar, so I got kudos for that. And the guide had me out of the water before I even fathomed that I fell in the water. So they were on top of it for sure, which was fantastic. It was also on the Kennebec River. Won't tell you where because it's embarrassing, but you know, it did happen. I did fall, and we're good. As Ski asks who pushed me in the water, no one pushed me in the water. I bumped out of the water after the rapids. I don't know how, but it was after the most intense rapid part, then I fell out. It made no sense to me at all, but yes, yeah, it happened. Worley with the disc for Black Hands on the near sideline, guarded by Coach Zaleski. Nice run by number 19, Weathers. A pick has been called to Wheeloo, and it goes back as it was Wheeloo's defender. I wonder if Wheeloo would say that Worm taught him how to do that. I'm not sure. Weathers with the disc. Right here, he's looking to reset, and he does to Worley, who goes to Fletcher. And Fletcher and Worley continue. Lou with a cut to the front cone, but turned down by Worley. Fletcher with it. And it's Weathers again. Not a lot of movement downfield by these guys, by Black Hands, but Worley and Weathers and company content to do all the work themselves. Looking to reset to Fletcher. High stall count and a call downfield somewhere. Another pick. Gotta be at like stall. Oh, it's coming back to. Oh, there might have been a foul called too, actually. Oh, a piece by Zaleski, and it's a D. Oh, I bet his high schoolers are pumped about that. And now coach is going deep. It cuts back under. Well done by Zaleski. Big fake here as he looks for. Now he's going to put it downfield. Skrillex is back there. And he's got it. He's tall and flips it in for the score. Farrell with, yes, Jesse Farrell with the reception. Shane Skrillex goes up and grabs it out of the sky, and No Country makes it 12-9. They are not saying die here, No Country. They're still in it, and they are pumped. They are getting amped up, and it looks like Black Cans have called a timeout. So we have one more word from our sponsors here that we'll get in at this point, and we will be back after that. And we are back from our timeout. Here it's Great Grand Masters. No Country versus Black Cans. No Country in the white. They just scored down here in the lobster pot end zone to make it 12-9. No Country still trailing, but are chipping away slowly here. Black Cans are ready to receive in our Vacation Land end zone. As Coach Paul Zaleski made a bunch of plays on that last point there, and he's amped and ready to pull. Here comes the pull. As we pan down here, you may see in the background flashing lights of an ambulance. We've had an incident happen on the other field in the other Great Grand Masters game. That's the situation that Tournament Director Ski had to go and help address. We do not know anything on this field as to what has happened to the player involved. When I hear something, if any of you who are watching know players that are playing in that game, I will update you if I hear something from our tournament director as to what has happened. But yes, the ambulance has been called to take someone to the hospital, unfortunately. We hope that they are okay. But so that is the situation that is happening in the background here of this tournament. We hate to see any sort of catastrophic injury that requires emergency services. So we hope everybody is okay and that they are getting the help that they need at this moment. So I'm bringing it back here. Turnover here by the Black Cans. They took an aggressive shot down the field. Didn't quite work out. No Country takes over. Zaleski looks like No Country in a bit of a horizontal here. Not a lot of space to go as a foot block by 43, actually 44. That's Miller with the foot block, and then he gets the score. The Cans go up 13-9. That's unfortunate where you know that the thrower wants to throw it deep and you're just kind of waiting to see which side he's going to throw with, and you stick the arm or the foot out there. It's interesting putting the horizontal stack for No Country when the disc is on that corner. Can be a little hard if you don't have some motion to begin with to get the disc off that line. Everyone is kind of stagnant. As Zaleski just gave the cameras 2 thumbs down. That was his vote to that play, unfortunately. Yeah, so kind of there was really no movement and no real options for him to use, so he just gave it a shot and didn't quite work out.
Good entertainment, right?
As Coach asked if it was good entertainment, it is very, but did not have any real options from his teammates to take advantage of. However, I'm sure his high school players watching back home would chalk that up as throwaway number 2 by Coach. Here goes Black Cans getting ready to pull as the ambulance on our far field is making its way out of the property and heading to most likely Maine Medical Center in downtown Portland. Black Cans ready to pull up 13-9, and No Country is ready to receive.
But then it didn't happen. I was like, what the fuck? I'll go. Well, initially they were going to force home.
Nice pull. They're going to let it bounce. They come out to Goff here. Goff to 48. Nice catch. Back to Goff again. Thompson with it on the near sideline. Throwing some fakes. Looks at 48 in the middle. Romero's going deep, but they turn it down, and then now we need some help, and he goes to Johnson. Middle of the field. Johnson resets. Goff. Good defense down the field here by Black Cans. Nothing open as far as the cutters are concerned. Johnson, Cho comes back to get involved. The Cans are content to let these little throws happen as Goff got fouled. The Black Cans are content to let these little throws happen, but they're really locking down on the downfield cutters. Not a lot of choices for No Country to make. As Cho goes deep from close by, and he's open, he got past Heltzer. Cho goes down the line to 48, and it's a score. No Country puts themselves in double digits as they keep Cans within a really long arms reach. It's 13-10. They're doing a great job of not letting this game get completely out of hand. No country is. They're still in it, and Can still has to keep their foot on the gas. As the No Country fan on the sideline is pumped. She is amped. They need some more energy like they're getting from their littlest fan here. She is excited and having a snack. Not gonna lie, I think it's snack time too. I would definitely be down for snack time. As the Black Cans get ready to receive, it is 13-10. Going into the wind. And Skrillex is going to be the puller for No Country. And the O-line for Black Cans is ready to get into operation here. And here we go. They like this pull that hits and rolls. Fletcher with the disc. They can get that side stack and that flood. 55 there. Kriebel has it, but defense by 64. Vance stuck his hand in there. Oh, yeah, it is a cramp. Oh no. It's that time of day when the cramps start coming into play here. Yeah, nothing nefarious, it just happens. Hiller steps in as a sub for the injured players. No Country not taking any subs here. Miller looking to put it. Weathers, Fletcher up to 11. It's Horwitz. Good defense here by Country as he gets that throw off somehow. Horwitz did, and Lou caught it. I don't know how Horwitz got that off without traveling. Pick has been called. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right, Ski. He probably did travel. I think I'm very shocked that the Mamar, who was Mike Friedland, didn't call it. As it goes up to Heller, catches it, but another call here. So they didn't call the travel to begin with, but now we're going to call everything else that we can possibly think of. That's the moral of this point. Miller has it. We're looking for a cut from someone, anywhere, and has to reset to 22. Lou's over there on the far side. He's not in. Turns down the cut from Fletcher. Needs another, and still nothing. And now it's at stall 8 and flips it to 22. Oh, and we got a falling down player here. Sage is down. Is he okay? Yeah, we just had some contact. Foul has been called. Everybody catches up. Getting a little testy on the field right now. It's the last game of the day. Everybody's tired and they're getting a little ornery. 22 goes to Miller. Not in. They're right on the goal line is Black Cans. Oh, there's some contact, but Fletcher gets it. Some contact down the field in the stack as they go to Lou. Go the long way around. Worley's got it. Now we'll try this side. Good defense here by No Country. My goodness. Black Cans can't find an open receiver in the end zone. Now there's another call, and uh-oh, we're starting to get yells and groans and things happening on the field. Someone's about to pop off, I think. Worley has it. Oh, it's going to be a turn. It's out of Fletcher's reach. Injury, another cramp or a shoulder or something. Yeah, oh, you can see that cramp from here. Oh my goodness. Oh, how is he walking? He must have muscles on top of muscles. Oh my. I don't know how he walked off the field. You can see it from this far away. Okay, number 19 takes over for No Country. Nakija goes to Sage. Sage to Skrillex. 64's got it now. It's a Vance. Back to Skrillex. Can the D-line put it in? Skrillex goes deep for Friedland. He's got wheels. Does he have enough? Oh, he gave up on it. Oh, Friedland stopped running. That's unfortunate. I think I think he judged it was going to drop faster than it did, but it kept on just hanging up there. I think he had a shot if he had kept going. But also laying out hurts. Laying out hurts a lot. So as Black Hands takes over, walking it up. 22 with the disc. Horowitz has it. Worley with it. Horowitz has it. Number 5's got it now for Black Hands. Now Worley's got it again as they're chilly. They're trying to take their time here. Miller. Oh, it's down. A turn. Good bid by Weathers, but it just wasn't going to happen. Skrillex goes deep. Oh, nice catch by 64. Talbot's got it. Goes out to Dorf. Dorf, back to Talbot. And No Country is back within 2. It's 13-11. And the Black Cans team is gassed. They are some of them are really, really tired. No Country does have the advantage of a larger roster, it looks like here. It looks like there are just physically just more of them. But still, some of these Black Hands players look really, really tired. So we'll see if No Country can continue the momentum that they've been generating here in the second half. They're only down by 2 right now. And it really started down at the lobster pot end zone there. That team defense forcing Black Hands to just, they went slowly to the far side of the field and couldn't get anything in the end zone. They kept just dumping and swinging to the far cone. And they still couldn't get anything in the end zone. And then they did it all the way back to this side again and still ended up with nothing and eventually turned it over on a swing pass. But that team defense to force them to make 8, 10, 12, I don't know how many dumps and swings it was. It was a lot. That's exhausting, and that's really solid team defense and communication. It really generated that turnover by No Country. So excellent team defense. They're going to have to do it again, though, as Zaleski's going to pull. Black Hands will take over. Chen with it to Tew to Worley. Worley under, it's Campen. And Worley again. Chen. It's Tew. And Tew to Heltzer. A travel called on Chen. On Tew. Mostly because he's allowed to do what he did, except that he changed direction while doing it. If he had stayed moving in a straight line, it wouldn't have been a travel. And now we got a tackle and a catch by Worley. So it's going to play on. It was a foul, but a play on because Worley with a layout grab. And it goes to Craybill. And back to Chen as again the stack is stagnant from the Black Cans downfield. Worley has it. Tew is an option on the near side right on the line. Fakes the hammer. Camden's got it clear out and will eventually. Heltzer's in the space. Worley's there for a reset. But now the Cans have players clearing where they want to actually be cutting to. Crabill's got it. Had to go down to the ground, so couldn't hit Chen on the upline. But Tew is there and is still not in. Our cone's falling over. It makes it hard to tell if they're in or not. And Chen's got it. And the No Country guy laid out, and he looks like he's in some pain. Oh, he's okay. Okay, Kroll's okay. Coase, sorry, Daniel Coase laid out there for No Country. He's doing okay. 14-11 now in favor of the Cans. That was a lot of short throws, but again, good defense by No Country, really making it really difficult. Those throws at the end were in really tight windows. So good defense here, but they're trailing by 3. Their O-line's got a hold, and then the G-line's got to do more work. We're rapidly coming to the end of our day here at the Wainwright Field Complex in South Portland. Last game of the day, we got to see some mixed Masters action to begin the day, and then 2 matchups for our Grand Masters division. We got to see all bashed up clinch their bid to nationals, and then Rusted Metal came all the way back from down by 3, I think, and ended up taking half and winning against the Grand Masters Black Cans team, punching their ticket in the game to go to nationals. This game is not a game to go or anything in this division. They will have bracket play tomorrow, as well as I think 1 pool play game remaining to play today. As Black Cans pulls to start, and DeFranville's going to pick up. And Goff's going to put it downfield. 82 is there. Well done. Ian Fisher with a well-timed cut, and Goff throws that perfectly. 14 to 12 in favor of Black Cans. That was an easy hold there by No Country. Well done. And now the D-line's got to do work. Game point here for the Black Cans. That was a phenomenal throw by Goff. That was perfectly paced, and when you have the wind behind you, sometimes it can be tricky to really get the right amount of power on it, because the wind's obviously going to affect it, and you don't want the wind to pick it up and have it take off on you. So that was a really, really nice throw. No Country putting their D-line out there. Number 1, DeFranville giving them a pep talk as they get started. And Zaleski's going to pull. We'll see what their D-line has in store for No Country. They need another break. Here we go, big pull. Nicely done. It's going to bounce a couple times too. It's going to go out of bounds on the far side though. Just barely out, actually. So No Country's going to set up a bracket here on the near sideline between their 2 defenders. As Black Cans with a split stack. We'll see what action they put themselves into to begin. They're going to start their motion before the disc is in play. Stretching the field down the field as Weathers comes across. There's a poach in the middle as Horowitz comes under to grab it and goes to the middle. That's a bobble, but a catch by number 19. Weathers with it, looking for help. Just back to 22 and dumps it over to Fletcher. Back out here, and a pick has been called downfield as Black Cans has kind of merged their side stacks into something in the middle. Not really a shape yet, but players kind of collecting. Worley comes under, receives the throw, and is looking, but turns down a deep cut. Oh, it's too much. It's out in front of Craybill. Worley just missed the angle. Skrillex picks up for No Country, goes up the line to number 8. Nice catch. Farrell goes back to Skrillex, who continues to Zaleski, and to the far side to 19. That's Bakija. Wover Sage. Sage pulled something. And is going to need some assistance. I think his hamstring might have popped because he planted to go. That's where you would see the end of your hamstring muscle there. He planted to make a jump, and just his body just did not jump. Oh, that's painful. Oh gosh. Okay. So, and he's they are getting ready here. Worley's going to take over. So substitute DeFranville came in for Sage. They're trying to make sure that everybody gets back into position here where they were when the injury was called, which the injury wasn't heard and play kind of continued for a little bit after that. So they're kind of trying to put people back to where they were. Always a very precise and exact science. as Black Cans takes over. Horowitz, nice catch by number 22. That was nearly down, but it stayed up just long enough. Fletcher, and it's Horowitz again. And a bid by Zaleski with a D. Oh, I bet his friends back home are loving that one. That was amazing. Nice D as he goes to Friedland here in the middle. Friedland to Skrillex. Skrillex down the field for DeFranville. He's almost got it. Oh, almost had it. Good run. Good look, too, by Skrillex as they match up. They need this hold. No Country does, because this is game point for the Black Cans. Another injury here, as now Friedland's coming out for No Country. And number 29, Dan Romero, will go in to replace Freeland. And a substitute for Black Cans is Miller. I think it's Miller. No, Balk is coming in. Number 80 comes in for Black Cans. And number 22 for Black Cans will pick it up. I think it's Webster McBride, but it could be Robert Lures as well. Goes out to Balk here. Balk comes out to the line. It's Weathers who took his eyes off it and dropped it. Unfortunate error. Number 19 is going to pick up Bakija. Goes out to Zaleski. Good spot, good find by No Country. Romero's coming under. Gets the throw in stride. Romero has no options downfield, but comes for a big backhand over everybody. And over Skrillex, but down in front of Jesse Farrell. So perfectly paced to land in between everyone, unfortunately. As they take over here, Black Cans with game points. Horowitz, it's Lou, it's Worley. It's Fletcher, it's Horowitz again. Cans down the field looking for Lou, he's got it. And that is all she wrote for this one. No calls on the field? Nope, it's game 15-12. Black Cans put it away in the end. A great battle by No Country. Well, this was a really fun day of Ultimate. I'm super happy for you to be able to join us here on the main Ultimate live stream. I'm Tom, cameraman Alex, tournament director and Do Everything Extraordinaire Ski. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Matchups are to be announced, so tune on in and see what we've got in store tomorrow. Have a good evening, everyone.